going on, everybody? This is Mason. You are tuning into the YouTube channel Wasatch Pop. Guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day and a fantastic week. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. All right, guys, today we are gonna revisit an old video that I did. I wanna say it's been almost a couple of years ago, but I wanted to share with you my advice on how to find Funko Pop chases. So, and I think I'm going to be covering pretty similar topics as what I did in the last video, but maybe I'm applying it a little bit to more like modern times, to 2020, and hopefully I can differentiate it a little bit. But anyways, guys, let's get started. So I have like about 4 categories that I'm going to focus on. One of the categories goes like pretty deep, and I guess it could be more separate categories on its own, but we're just going to keep it how it is. But yeah, let's start out with this one. We have pre-orders. So pre-orders kind of applies to certain stores. Let's start with GameStop, for example. So when new pops come out, GameStop will have a list of pops that they have available for pre-order. And if you know that a certain pop is going to have a chase variant, you can go ahead and pre-order that pop in hopes to get a chase variant. So for example, maybe like this guy right here. So say when these pops came out right here, the Office Pops, you wanted to get the Jim Halpert chase. So you would pre-order like about maybe like 3 or 4 or something, put down like $5 or whatever. And maybe you get lucky and one of those ends up being a chase. Cool thing about GameStop is if you don't end up getting something that you don't want, you can put your credit towards other pops or games or something. So that's a good way that you can get a chase. And like when I'm talking about pre-orders as well, another way that you can do this is through like online retailers. So for example, maybe like Chalice Collectibles or like Shumi, they will have like a common and bundle pre-order. And sometimes that actually might be a very wise way, a very cheap way to pre-order your chases. Depending on how much it is, sometimes it's like 30 to 35 bucks. And usually that's what chases end up being worth. And so you're getting your value back and you get the common. So I would just always look and see what your options are as far as online retailers and see what their chase and common bundles are. So you can automatically get a chase that way. And it's at a pretty good price as well. So number 2, this one covers a lot, but I'm gonna try and go into as much detail as I can. And I'm just gonna put it as this, Funko News. So if you're staying informed and you know when everything is coming out, you will be able to find chases a lot easier. I can't guarantee that you're gonna beat somebody to get a chase, but it will help you out quite a bit. So what I mean by Funko News is going over on Instagram, so following any of the news pages that I've shared on here before, like Diz.Pops, Funko Finders, any of those guys, they will let you know when certain pops are starting to hit stores, and you will know when you need to go out to the stores to try and find certain pops that have chase variants. Another example of this could be, so say like maybe Hot Topic or Box Lunch. Your local Hot Topic or Box Lunch might have an Instagram page and they will post the day before or a couple days before or maybe that day of that they have certain pops in, and they'll say, oh, we have 3 chases of this. Then you will know that you'll need to go to the store either early, right when they open, or whenever, so you can get a chance at that chase. So for example, like this guy, let's see, this guy right here, Hades Chase. I knew that they posted the day before, they said, hey, we got like 5 chases in or whatever. So I went early that morning over to Hot Topic and I got a Hades chase. Simple as that. I know some people, you know, that it's a little bit tougher considering, you know, they can't get to stores right when they open and everything, but that is definitely, you know, maybe they have a release on the weekend, you don't work on the weekend. That would be a way that you could get a certain chase, whether that be at Box Lunch or at like Hot Topic or whatever, when they are doing releases and they post on their Instagram story about it. With all other stores that are happening and everything, you know when certain pops are gonna be released if you're following these news pages. So for example, something that you can do as well, this applies to certain stores. So if you use like the website Pop Finder, you can check inventory of certain stores. I want to say for the most part, there's like Walmart, Target, there's like Barnes & Noble. There's a couple other ones that are on there as well. But that is a great tool that you can use to know when things are in stock, and if there's a chase variant of those stores, use Pop Finder and you'll be able to know when they have those in stock. So you know that you need to go to the store early that morning or whenever you see that they have those pops in stock. And if it has a chase variant, hopefully, you know, you get there and you get lucky enough that you'll be able to find one. But yeah, I would say just overall, you know, with Funko News and everything, just being prepared, going early to stores is very key as well. Knowing when they get certain shipments in and everything. So let's just say like GameStop, for example, or whatever. Most GameStop stores will get the same pops around the same time. So if you see somebody post on Instagram that said, hey, I found this at GameStop, go ahead, go onto GameStop's website or whatever, look up the pop, check to see if it's in store at any of the stores around you. And if it does, maybe you have a chance at finding a chase for that pop. Or, you know, Barnes & Noble or something like that, they'll restock on like certain days or whatever. Just know, if you frequent that store often or whatever, go often enough to know when they are going to put out new pops, and hopefully when they do put out new pops, there will be a chase there. So this is another way that you could get a chase, and I'm gonna title this as Amazon Gambles. And now what I mean by Amazon Gambles is sometimes you can get pops for pretty cheap on Amazon. And you can get them prime shipping as well. I know that, I mean, like, you can try your chance for a chase or whatever. So say, whatever, you're buying, let's say like you buy Crash Bandicoot or whatever, and you're trying to get the chase. A good thing that you can do is you can buy maybe like 4 or 5 of the same pop, of the common pop, and hopefully they send you a chase. Sometimes you only have to buy one, but you know, it's a interesting way that you can at least try and get one. Sometimes Amazon won't let you return pops unless they're damaged or whatever. But if you do return them, sometimes they'll let you, just not at the same price. They won't like refund you shipping or whatever, or I don't know. That is just one way that you can do it. You can also do this with like Box Lunch and Hot Topic, maybe even GameStop. But I know like Hot Topic, you know, there's certain times where they have like hot cash, so you can get stuff for cheaper. And that's a good way. You could spend like what, maybe like buy like, I don't know, like 4 pops or whatever, spend $6 on a common. And I don't know, that's actually a pretty good way if you're trying to get a chase pop. Buy it with hot cash or lunch money, get them at a discounted price, and hopefully your Amazon gamble or your gamble pays through with your chase roulette, I guess if you want to call that any sort of gamble, and hopefully you can get a chase that way, buying multiple for a discount price and seeing if they actually send you a chase variant. And then lastly, I would say just become friends with people in the community. Now, this could be, I mean, as specific as people that work at certain stores, maybe like when people ask what you're looking for and stuff, when you walk into a store, say, hey, I'm looking for pops or whatever, when do you guys get new pops? And they'll let you know. I mean, if they're a nice employee, be nice to them, obviously, and hopefully they can return the favor and give you some good advice, at least to know when they get new things in, if you're looking for something. So establish a good relationship with employees. I know at certain stores that I go to, I know people that work there, at least because I've collected for a long time and everything, and they recognize me and they let me know when certain things are coming out or what I should be on the lookout for. So becoming friends with employees, also the community, like I said, other people that collect around you, they're a good resource as well, because sometimes you won't be able to go out to stores, and maybe they will be at a store and they say, hey, this is actually releasing right now. If you want a chance at getting a chase or whatever pop it may be, I can pick it up for you, or get here right now before somebody else gets it. That's just a prime example of people in the community. Hopefully they can help you out. Hopefully you can make some friends that, you know, they're looking out for you and everything. And if there's something that comes out, they will let you know. But that would be my last tip, would be the Funko community. Let's throw in a bonus tip, guys. We'll do a quick bonus tip. I think one that you guys should be aware of as well if you're trying to track down a chase is eBay and Mercari. Occasionally you can find something for a super cheap price over there, and I always like to recommend going, like, checking it at night if you're up or whatever. Sometimes you can get some really good deals. Like, for example, I remember getting this guy right here, which is the Stimpy Chase. I remember I got him and Ren, and it was like, I think it was at like midnight or whatever or something. I found it on Mercari and I got both of them for 25 bucks. It was one heck of a deal. And I don't know, that would be one bonus tip that I would recommend, is just checking eBay listings and Mercari late at night, because sometimes people list stuff when they're actually at home and maybe they're not working and it's late at night and they're just trying to get rid of something. But overall, just check your different resources online. If there's places that sell pops online, like auction sites and stuff like that, maybe you'll be able to find a good deal on a chase. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully there were some good pointers in here. Hopefully I covered some good stuff, whether that be, you know, going early to stores, becoming friends with people, or just checking out Funko news, knowing when things release. Hopefully you found something good and informational from this video, and hopefully this will increase your chances of finding a chase. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below what's the latest chase that you've picked up, and what's the chase. Let me know in the comment section below. And guys, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Again, you guys are the best. Remember to be kind to one another and always promote positivity, and I'll see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.